Hey everybody, it is Jennifer at Studio J Company. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I always have to stop and think about what day of the week it is. Happy Monday. Brand new week. Okay, I am in an event today with the Crafty Bunch and it's Monday. Mondays are Crafter's Choice. So that kind of leaves us up to anything we want to do to inspire you. So actually what I'm making today, sorry, I'm going to be pulling y'all up on my iPad over here so I can see what y'all can see. What I'm going to be making today is not a welcome sign. It's more of a it's a house number sign for my front porch. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Evelyn. Thank you for sprinkling, Jeannie. Hi, Lisa. All right. Hey, Dawn. How are ya? Okay, so here's what I'm doing. It's a new kit. I don't have it in my shop yet, so I just want to play around with this, really. So it looks like it's going to be geraniums. Wait a minute, I think that's right. Yes, geraniums. Hey Jennifer, hey Karen. Thank you. I made these earrings last night. Aren't they cute? They're little popsicles, but they're red, white, and blue. I might make some in a different color, like for the summer, but these are more patriotic. Are they fun? Hey Ruby, good morning. Well, it's good afternoon here. It's 1 o'clock here. Hi Terry, welcome in y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Like I said, I've been wanting to make a little plaque to go on my front porch with my house number on it. So I've got my numbers. So okay, I don't have, and I think I came across this problem before. I do not have a terracotta color. And I meant to go buy one, and I don't have one. So I've been over here, while I was waiting to go live, I've been over here like playing with colors. I just mixed a couple of oranges, a couple of reds, and a brown. And I'm trying to get like a clay pot color. So I think this is the best it's gonna get. I'm getting a big soupy mess here. So I'm just gonna use this and see how it turns out. Welcome in. Hi, everybody. Hey, Karen. Hey, Catherine Kelly. How are y'all? Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and start. I could sit here and say hello to everybody all day. Hey, Gina. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and paint. So I'm going to do the background because this kit has add-ons. So this is kind of going to be a background, but it might show through a little bit. But I've got like the, it is right, geranium, right? This is geranium. I'm pretty sure it's geranium. So I got the leaves that are going to go on, and I've got, oh, this is part of the clay pot. And then I've got the little geranium flowers, okay? So I feel like this is a real southern thing. So here we go. We're gonna see how this turns out. All right. I am gonna go ahead and paint the background. It's just a flat piece, so you're kind of winging it. There's no details. There's nothing. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, shout it out. Tell your friends. Invite them in. I'm just gonna guess where this clay pot stops, because I think I can't tell. I should have done that before I started putting paint on here, but it's wet, so I'm just gonna guess at it. This isn't too bad. I don't have a terracotta or a clay color, so I just mixed up a big puddle. It looks like somebody mixed up their ketchup and their mustard on my plate. I love geraniums. I just think, I mean, to me, it just screams summertime. It belongs on your front porch. It's just, I don't know. But I'm not good with plants. So this will be great because I'll have the look of it, but I don't have to worry about watering it and throwing it away when it dies. My mom was really good with plants. Like I would get a plant, and after I just like totally demolished it, she would come over and say, "What have you done to this plant?" And I was going to throw them out, and she would take them home with her. And the next time I'd go over to her house, they would be like gorgeous. I mean, prettier than like the day I bought them. I don't know how she did it, but she was really good with plants. I'm not. Okay, I think I might be going too high. Okay. If I was really clever, I would Mod Podge a napkin onto this flower pot and make it like a really pretty pattern, but I did not have a napkin nearby. You sent stars. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. Hello, hello. Sweet and Sassy Crafting. Hi. Welcome in. Hi, Cindy. All right. I can never remember which way. I think it goes this way. But yeah, there's a lot of little flowers. So I'm thinking, I was originally thinking I was just going to do them red, but I might do some red, some white, some pink. I'll just pretend like we planted like a couple of them in one pot, just because I like all the different colors. So I might do red ones, white ones, and pink ones. I think that'll be fun and pretty. Okay. So did everybody have a good weekend? I can't believe the weekend flew by. Last week kind of went really slow, and then the weekend came and it was like Friday I thought it was Saturday, and then all day yesterday I was like it was Sunday. Yesterday was Father's Day, and I was like it's just Saturday. And my husband kept saying no, it's Sunday. And I was like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I can't keep up with the week. Okay. I think this is gonna be pretty easy to paint. I'm gonna paint the background of the leaves. I'm gonna paint this top background dark green, and then these, because it's gonna show a little bit through these little leaves. So I'm just gonna do a really dark green. Let's see what I got. Okay, this is Arbor Green Apple Barrel. I don't usually use dark greens ever. I do like all these little whimsical colors and stuff. Hey, Melissa. All right. I've got a piece of plywood. I feel like every time I come on here, I'm like, so I have this scrap wood out of my garage. It's like the story of my life. But I do. I have a ton of scrap wood. I'm actually in an event. I'll have to check the schedule, but there's an event coming up, and it's called what's it called? Half done or half finished projects, you know? And I was like, oh, I've got to be in that one, because I'm the worst at starting something and not finishing it. So I have a lot of those around here. So that's going to be, I think the hard part about that is picking which one to do. So I might have to take pictures of several ones that I have and just take a vote. Hi from the UK. Hey Rose, welcome in. Yay, you're using it. Oh, the wood, yes. Yeah, hey, the pile is getting a little smaller. My husband should be proud of me. because it is getting smaller. I've been trying to use that scrap wood as much as I can. I've been trying to use the scrap wood. I've been trying to wear my apron because I ruin all my shirts. So, and here I'm wearing white today. Probably wasn't the best idea, but it'll be all right. I got a lot of paint on here, y'all. Okay. I'm splattering it. So we had, oh my gosh, I had an eventful day yesterday. So, you know, we have all these dogs. I have 3 dogs, and my daughter has her dog who's over here all the time. He's here now, and he's good. He doesn't try to get away or run off or anything, but Cooper, the one that's kind of a beagle look, he's a spaz. He has anxiety, and anyway, he doesn't ride well in the car. He doesn't do well with excitement and stuff like that. He just kind of freaks out. So they've put him on some medication for that, but I don't know. He's still, so anyway, what happened? Yesterday we went to, where did we go? Oh, we took Stella to Starbucks. And thank you, Ruby. We took Stella to Starbucks, and so when we come back, we're getting out of the car. I'm getting out of the car, and I was trying to take a picture of that car charm. I posted a picture of it on my page. Let's see, I'll show y'all. It hangs from your rear view mirror. This is so cute. I stuck it in my husband's car to take a picture. So anyway, he's going in the house. Look how cute this is. Isn't that cute? It hangs from your rear view mirror. Isn't that what a car charm? I call it a car charm. But it's so cute. So anyway, I'm in the car trying to take a picture, right? So he goes in the house, and I don't know if he thought that I got out of the car and I was following him in or what, but he opens the garage, he goes in through the garage, through the laundry room, and leaves the door open. So I'm taking the picture, and I hear click, 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 click. I hear these little nails on the driveway, and I'm like, oh my God. I look back, all 3 dogs, well, my daughter's dog he stays inside. He doesn't try to run off. 3 dogs out in the driveway, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, come here, come here, come here. Maggie, the puppy, she was at the end of the driveway. We have a long driveway. She was already at the end of the driveway before I could even blink my eyes. I'm screaming for my husband, and he's like, calm down. So we go after them. They ended up like down on the next street. So I had to go back home and get the car and come back with all these leashes and all that. So we get down there. So he starts talking to somebody in our neighborhood. Turns out they worked together like 30 years ago. I don't know, just all this stuff. They knew a lot of the same people. So he's like, I'm in the car. It took us forever. We got the dogs in the car. So we get in the car, and I'm sorry, I should be painting. Somebody's gonna be mean. Say something about it. I'm sorry. So anyway, we get him in the car, and he's like, I'll walk back. Go ahead and go. So he stays and talks. So I go back with the dogs. So I'm like, okay, how am I supposed to get them out? So I had put leashes on them all except Stella. So I go to get out, and Stella's drinking my coffee. It's in the cup holder. She's drinking my iced coffee. Cooper and Maggie are in the back, and I'm trying to grab leashes, and I'm like trying to get one out at a time. So I get a hold of Cooper's leash, and I get the car open. I'm pushing her back, and I get the car open just enough to get him out. And she's like a fox. She's got this little long slender body and long legs, and she leaps over my shoulder. She's gone. And Cooper jumps out, and I'm looking at her, and when he jumps out, he almost broke my wrist. And I let go, and he took off. So, and I'm screaming, and Stella jumps out of the car, comes running. So here we are again. I'm by myself this time and 3 loose dogs. So I was not in a good mood for Father's Day. I'm just gonna say that. I was so mad. But we finally caught them. I had a very stressful morning. Oh my gosh. It was insane. But these dogs, I mean, I don't know. I'm getting old, so they run a lot faster than I do. I'm like, I can't do this. So, needless to say, he does not need to leave the door open anymore. Okay, I'm putting some of this dark green on these leaves, but I'm also going to dry brush some lighter green so it'll look a little shaded, you know? Or at least that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I probably spent way too long talking to y'all about the dog chaos around here, but it was very eventful for me. Hey, Lori. The kit is going to be on my page, but it's not now. Yeah, I can't run, and he doesn't even try to run. He's just walking. He's not even yelling. I'm like a lunatic. I'm screaming. I'm threatening the dogs, you know. Told Stella she's never going to Starbucks again, which was not true, but you know. And Maggie thinks it's a game because, you know, she's a puppy. She's like, "Ooh, we're all running," and you know, it's like chase, you know, or tag or whatever. But the good thing about her, you can just distract her with a toy or a treat. But Cooper, no, he's crazy. He even looked crazy. His tongue was hanging out like this far. His eyes were huge. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I'm sure the neighbors enjoyed laughing at that, but I don't care. Okay. Oops, that's the back. Yeah, this I just cut this kit. Actually, I cut it Thursday maybe, and I was thinking about how to do a sign with my street number on it. I wish that I had like a wooden planter box or something, and get real flowers, but like I said, I don't keep them alive. But I'd like to get a planter box and put my house number on it. But like I said, I don't do well with plants. So then I saw this and I was like, hey, I could just make a plaque, kind of like a plaque. All right, so I'm gonna take some of my flowers. Like I said, I'm gonna do some red ones and some white ones. And some pink ones. I'll do some pink ones. Hi, Marcia. Hey, Rebecca. Follow the leader, yes. Unfortunately, the dogs were the leader, though. And they were going further and further away from the house. And I was freaking out. He was like, you need to calm down. I don't know why. I freak out so bad. Like you know, I'm afraid they're going to get run over or something. I mean, we live in a neighborhood. I can't imagine living on a busy street. I would probably have a meltdown if they got loose. The good thing is they're friendly. They're all friendly. So if they see someone walking, or like that neighbor just happened to be out. I mean, of course, he was down on the other street. But they saw him, so of course they run to him. He's in his driveway. So that's the only reason we called him. Because they stopped to say hello, I guess. Okay, I'm just sponging this. Can y'all see? I need to see. Okay, I'm just sponging this color on. So much easier this way. Okay. All right, I am going to do some white ones. I don't know how many of these flowers I'm going to need, so I'm just going to kind of mix it up a little bit. White. Hey, Penny. Hello, hello. I know, it's because I love them. I worry about them. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, you can't call these dogs. I mean, like I said, Cooper is a psychopath. Maggie, I don't think Maggie knows her name. You say her name and she's just like looking around like, what are you saying? But she's a puppy and we haven't had her that long, but so yeah, but she does know the word treat. So I'm gonna run down the street screaming, I got treats, I got treats. Come back. Who wants a treat? It's insane. Oh, I hope this turns out the way, you know, I think I say this every time. I have it in my head. Let's just see if it'll come out the way I'm hoping. But yeah, if anyone's interested, I'll stick this one in my shop. It's actually a cute kit. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna sit these over here to dry. I wanted to do some pink ones. A few more. Could do pink. I think I put all my pink away. All right, I'm gonna hold off on the pink for a minute. All right, let me dry this real quick. I hope it turns out better than I think. Okay, so you got some pretty pink ones. Okay, I feel like, are they like a light pink or like a bright pink? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. So y'all think I should do bright pink or light pink? Bright or light? Speaking of bright, did y'all see those little earrings? Oh my gosh. These little flamingo, it's actually a pool float. Flamingo pool float. They're not just flamingo earrings, but aren't they cute? Oops, they're backwards. That would be so cute if you were having a pool party or going to a pool party. Bright. Hi, Marianne. Welcome in. Centers are dark and the outside is light. Okay. Dark and light. Okay, hang on one second. These are almost all the same. Okay, this one's light. I'm gonna try to do a combination. That does sound pretty. I think ahead and take my leaves and get a lighter green on them, just to kind of make them a little more dimensional. I'm gonna kind of dry brush it on there. Okay. Like that. Can y'all see how it's two different colors? Because you know, sometimes the geraniums, like, don't they have like dark, like almost black in the leaves? Hi, Jill. Thank you, Terry. Oops. Okay. All right, I think it needs a little. Highlight. Yeah, the variegated leaves. I think that's what I'm picturing. Okay, good enough. All right, so we got different colors on here. All right, so I'm gonna set these over here. Let's see. Sponge. Yes, I do. It says bright magenta, but it's a good dark shade of pink. It's like a really dark pink. So I'm gonna do that and then do some light over it. Like I said, I don't know how many of these flowers, I don't even know how many are gonna fit on there once I start arranging them. So I don't know how many we'll need. But I have more. I cut out a ton of these. I'm gonna paint a few more. Okay, that's good. And then I think I'm just gonna do my house numbers. It's backwards to y'all because I've got my phone flipped around. But I'm doing, let me see. Oh, I can turn them backwards so you can see. I'm doing 30. That's backwards to me, but 30. Welcome in. Y'all, if anybody is new here, my name's Jennifer. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. All you have to do if you want to follow my page is tap the screen and you'll see 3 little dots pop up, and that menu will give you the option to follow so you can find me easier if you want to come back. So I hope I inspire y'all to be crafty. I love these earrings. I just caught a glimpse of them when I looked up there. Cute. Okay. Light pink. I'm going to go with pink parfait. Apple barrel again. Most of my paints are apple barrel. Alrighty, but yeah, I think I'm gonna paint the numbers black so they'll stand out really good on the clay pot. Here, this looks like a carrot from a distance, doesn't it? Like a broken carrot. It's not. Okay, do I have black? Yes. Okay. Hi, Sandra. Welcome in. Okay, get some black. All right. Happy trails. Happy trail. No, I was gonna say our dog groomer is called Happy Tails. Happy trails. Welcome in. All right, got my numbers done. I think I don't like what I did to these pink ones. I think we can go ahead and start assembling it now. Let's smooth this out a little bit. I don't like that splotchy look on these. Okay, we can start putting it together. Okay, so it doesn't really give you like any indication what goes where. So I'm just going to start kind of laying these out. See how they stand out against that dark green? And the dark green's gonna be in the background. So hang on, let me see something real quick. Hang on one second, y'all. Y'all see my oh, y'all saw these. I have some blue ones, little earrings, the little hippie van. I think they're cute. So cute. Okay, let me trying to see if I can find a picture of some geraniums. Hang on one second. Hang on, I'm sorry. Welcome in. There's like 24 people watching. Maybe not. I'm sorry, I should have done this before I started. And I didn't. Sorry. Okay. I know I had saved a picture. On here. But I guess all right. Let's do this. Okay, I'm just gonna start gluing them. Y'all, cross your fingers that they come out good. Okay. Because I see, I have pictures of like geranium baskets and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the rim. I'm gonna use wood glue and some hot glue, so it'll go ahead and stick, not fall off while I'm showing y'all. Ooh, I got too much. Hi, Justin. Hey, Wendy. All right. All right, so I'm just going to start gluing. Random. I may not have time to put it on that board, but all I'm going to do is lay it on that this piece of plywood. I'll probably just mount it on there. I don't know, or I don't know. I might see how it looks before, or maybe just put a hanger on it. I think if it's on a board though, it might be cute to lean it on my front porch. You know, maybe up against. Well, I don't have a flower, a planter or anything, so I don't know where I'll put it. But I'll find somewhere. And if I can't find anywhere, well, I can't sell it. I can't give it away because it's got my house number on it. So, but I think I'll keep it. I'm sure I will. Ooh, my numbers are almost too big for it, but they'll fit. Y'all, if anybody's new here, I'm Jennifer. Welcome in. Just let me know where you're watching from. If you're new, say hi. If you don't already follow, I would love for you to follow my page. You can just tap the screen and hit those 3 buttons, and it'll give you the option to follow. Let's see. Yeah, we've got like 28 eyeballs up there. So welcome everybody. California, Texas, welcome y'all. I hope I love it. I hope. I love anything floral, so I love flowers. I just wish I was better at, I wish I had a green thumb, and I do not have a green thumb, so I have to have fake flowers, but that's okay. Y'all coming up after me, you know we're in an event. This is the Crafty Bunch, and on Mondays we do Crafter's Choice. So everybody's doing their own little thing, whatever they feel like making. And coming up after me, let me see, it changed. So let me see. It's not the same as what I had posted on my page last night, or it was last night, I think, or this morning. It's Karen with Crowning Touch Designs. She's up after me. So y'all go check out her page, see what she's making today. Let's see, where's this one going? Here. I might go ahead and do my numbers. All right, let me get this one on there and I'll show y'all where we're at so far. Okay. I know the numbers are backwards. It's because my phone is flipped backwards. But that's so far. Now we got to add the flowers. I think that's all of the leaves. Okay, isn't that cool? It's kind of 3D looking. I'm getting St. Patty's Day vibes from these leaves right now. So we definitely need to add the flowers. All right, let's start with reds and whites. I don't know, we'll mix them all in. There's white, there's red, and pinks. Okay. I'm just going to start popping them on here in little clusters and see what happens. Let's see. Well, oh, I shouldn't have touched that. Hey Diane, I'm gonna put some of these earrings in my shop. I just made these. I'm gonna make a few more pair and then put some in my shop. I got the flamingos, and the, you know, the little van. Where's that big van I made? I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Oh, did y'all see this the other day? Isn't that cute? I've got to put a hanger on it, but it's going to be a little door hanger. But yeah, I made earrings like that too. I think they're so cute. I need to make some more colors. But yeah, I'm gonna get those out there. I just got to make some more of them. They're so fun. And these are patriotic, so I really like these. Okay, that's on there. All right, let's see. I need to get the glue in. I've got 15 minutes. I'm good. I'm good. Freaking out. Here's where I'm at so far. Okay, still gonna add lots of, I've got lots of flowers here. Lots of little flower petals. Get them all off this tape. Makes it quicker. Hi, Kim. Hi, Caroline. Thank you. No. I need to find my smaller glue gun. It has the little skinny tip. This one's so big. I could probably just do hot glue, but I'm afraid if it gets like, if it's gonna be out on my porch and the sun gets to it and heats up the hot glue, all my little flowers will fall off. The whole thing will fall apart. So just doing a little bit of both. Elizabeth. Welcome in. Okay. Here's where we're at so far. Aren't they cute? See how the different colors on the leaves kind of make them stand out a little bit? Yeah, of course, I have a long driveway, so I don't know if this is going to help much. You know, if somebody's like DoorDash or whoever is driving around looking, trying to figure it out. I've got my number on my mailbox, but everybody hits my mailbox. It's terrible. I got too much glue in there. But at least if they walk up, you know, it's pretty, you know. It's just a decoration on the porch, but you know, they won't be able to see from the street. They won't see this from the street. But I like it. But if you do live closer to the street, this is perfect. Got red there. I have more red than anything. That's fine. I kind of like having them like where they're kind of glued above the leaves, so it's more dimensional. Does that make sense? Maybe. I don't think I put wood glue on that one, so it's probably gonna fall off if it gets hot. Yeah, our mailbox gets hit all the time. I mean, DoorDash or grocery delivery or anybody that pulls in our driveway. Our friends hit our mailbox. Yeah, and every time we fix it, it just, you know, they hit it again. So I don't know what the deal is. We need to move it, I guess. Let me see if I can get this off. A little too much glue. All right. I can probably get this off with the heat tool easier. All right, but that's where I'm at so far. And I know my numbers are backwards to y'all. It's because my phone is flipped. So, isn't that pretty? Look how, it's like 3D with the little flowers. Hi, Janet. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Jennifer. If you're new here, just say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. We are in an event today with the Crafty Bunch, and it's Crafter's Choice, so we can do whatever. I almost did a fall, y'all. I saw this pumpkin thing that I wanted to make, and I was like, nope, I don't want to upset anybody, but it was so pretty. So everybody's just doing whatever craft they want today, and the link to join the Crafty Bunch is in the description of my video. Hi, Texas. Hi, Missy. Pennsylvania. Hi, Pam. Thank you, Evelyn. Okay, let's see. Did I get all the flowers that I painted? I think I did. Okay, so my plan is, I don't know if I should or not. My plan was to put it on like a background so I can lean it on my porch. It'll probably lean, I don't know, or I could put a hanger and hang it on my porch, like near the doorbell or something like that. What do I have? Do I have 5 minutes left? I have 5 minutes left. I think I can do something. I think I'm gonna paint this. I'm just gonna kind of not whitewash, kind of dry brush it. I think I'm gonna do that if I have time. Look at this mess. But I think the terracotta color came out okay, so I'm good with that. All right, some white. Not a lot. This is, like I said, this is just a chunk of, not a chunk, it's like a little piece of like 1/4 inch plywood. So I might drill holes in it and make a little hanger or something. I don't know. It could be a leaner. Of course, y'all know all the porch leaners I've made. I don't have any room to be leaning anything on my porch. Okay, I'm just going to get some color on here, some white. Go back over it with some brown. Let's see which one. Oh, yeah, some burnt umber, just to give it some dimension. I have 2 minutes. Y'all don't forget the next presenter up is Karen from Crowning Touch Designs. So actually if you join the Crafty Bunch, if you watch from their page, you can just refresh your page after each presenter and it'll automatically, because they share it into the group. So all the videos are there. You can catch everybody on replay. Let's see this real quick. I have 2 minutes. I'm just going to do this real quick. Just to kind of blend them together a little bit. probably going to attach it like this. See how much different that looks than that? That was kind of bright. I like this better. So I'll probably attach it to that and probably add a hanger. But I want to say thank y'all for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And again, if you don't, you can go back and watch the replay, Deborah. I've got like 1 minute left. We are in an event. So if you don't already follow my page, just tap the screen. And when those 3 dots pop up, you can hit follow. And go and join the Crafty Bunch. And you can see all the presenters in today's event. Yeah, it really added a lot. I like that background a lot better. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the hearts. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And y'all go check out Karen. She's up next. Bye, y'all.